Yo, what up? It's the world famous DJ Ray G, and this right here is 12AM on Peachtree. To the right of me, I got my boy Migo JG.
Alright.
You already know, Pop Bucks in the building.
Spappin'.
To the left of me, you know Jay in here. He
Yes,
come fly every time for the ladies. You know how he do it.
Yeah.
And we need y'all to give a round of applause to our special guest, Mr. JB, Jonathan Butler, serial CEO, serial entrepreneur, serial everything, man. If it makes money, that's his game. You understand what I'm saying?
I just work here, man. So
yeah, man. This is 12 a.m. on Peachtree, man. We rocking and rolling, man. So welcoming our guest here in this Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Cinco de Drinko, baby.
Cinco de Drinko. You know what I'm saying? And he bought his three liquors here that he's working with as COO and owner and it's just everything. So
liquor rep, you name it.
Liquor rep, you name it. Serial entrepreneur because you have so many businesses. But since they're on the table right now, this Cinco de Mayo, let's go ahead and discuss the alcohol and the brands that you represent.
Yeah, absolutely. So on the left right here with the fist, is my boy Nick Paddywhack. He's the founder of Omni Cognac, probably the best and most smooth cognac you'll ever drink. In the middle, we have our Gold Drop Vodka, which is getting ready to come to market, which to me, not a vodka drinker, is probably the best vodka on the market. It doesn't taste like rubbing alcohol. You don't need a chaser.
Exclusive.
And then the sexy bottle on the right here is our Lana Tequila, which is that's our Reposado right there with the marble top. One of the best tequilas in the world. You look at the NOM number. We also, we get ready to release more SKUs, a seltzer with it. You can find us in 22 states right now in 7 countries.
Yeah, so when you say the NOM number, what are you referring to specifically?
So it makes it a lot easier than like having to give a sales pitch to somebody about like what's in your tequila or like what's behind it. You can literally look up the NOM number on Google. It'll literally tell you there's no additives. It'll tell you where it's distilled, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about it, which makes life a whole lot easier, especially for me, right? Because I don't have to go through the spew every single time. But what sells all 3 of these brands is not necessarily a NOM number, no additives, or the fist. It's the taste. Right, and it gets people every time.
Yeah,
like this is the one brand. It's like we're like shit. Just taste it.
Yeah,
right. Just taste it. Right.
That's it. So, and the accounts love it. Like I'll go to accounts myself, or one of my partners go to the accounts, and people are like, oh, we don't want to pick up new product, and we're like, well, shit, just taste it. And they taste it, and they buy it. It's just. The science works because
it sells itself.
And the founder, my partner Jonathan's the founder of the vodka and the tequila. Nick, obviously the cognac. They all three of these SKUs have incredible formulas. They're proprietary to us, and they're just different, right? So it's going to be an amazing summer, and we're excited.
We look forward to it.
I've been fucking with them little seltzers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the seltzer's a huge market, man.
Yeah, man.
So we White Claws is crazy, bro. Like,
I ain't never got into the seltzers.
Just wait till we drop the Lana one and the Gold Drop one, and then you don't even got to tell people you're drinking White Claws.
I had some shit in Boston. It was like a margarita in a bottle that you get from the hotel.
Oh yeah, I've seen those too. There's
like
a lot of hotels got
alcohol, dog. That shit had you smack.
Well, you can get like a Moscow Mule with vodka in it. Like which hotel were you? Like Marriott, probably. Because Marriott has like these, like the nice.
No, I ain't staying at no Marriott.
Bro, Marriott's listen.
You're right. It wasn't Marriott. You're right. I'm talking shit. It wasn't Marriott. I'm talking shit. It wasn't Marriott. I'm talking shit.
But so they implemented these like cocktails that you can just grab. So when the bar closes, you just go down to the lobby and be like, shit, I want a drink, or you have a female with you, whatever the case may be. Yeah. You just buy these cocktails. They're selling. They're not the best for sure, but they get the job done at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, yeah, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Listen, 2 o'clock in the morning, I did not have my buzz yet. I went downstairs to the lobby. I'm like, what y'all got? Because I was finna go get some wine, and we was finna go out. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, I need to get my little buzz on before we hit the spot.
Yeah, wine, damn.
Listen,
it get like that.
It depends. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old, man. So sometimes I didn't want to sit back and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there ain't no wrong with that wine.
Drink some wine, have a nice steak. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I go out of town.
The wine's everywhere now, bro. Like everybody's drinking wine now.
Yeah.
Like,
nah, man. Jay drink wine, don't you?
Yeah, I drink wine.
I
like the wine and dine.
Hey,
what I've been doing recently though is that espresso martini.
If I drink it, it's probably because y'all popped the bottle. If I'm drinking it with a female.
So that Lana,
espresso martini.
Oh, espresso martini with the Lana. Okay.
Or the vodka.
Or the vodka.
Espresso martini is phenomenal.
Okay.
First off,
I gotta see it. My new shit been an espresso martini, so I gotta see what he's talking about.
This is definitely ladies' man over here.
Yeah.
bro.
He just rubbed his hands for no reason. Like every time.
Birdman.
I hope you're not
Yeah, like
drinking-
I was saying.
I hope you're not drinking those little thotties that be in the fridge and inside the store, the little thotty margaritas and shit. Like that.
Yeah.
You for real? Y'all
Nah,
can't do that.
nah,
I can't do that.
Yeah, I get down like that.
Oh hell no! Y'all drinking thotties? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a thot.
That's a no.
I mean,
I ain't never heard of that. What is that?
Yeah, yeah, Holmes over there
That's
going.
better than White Claw, so we're making progress here.
He good off the Taylorport.
Oh shit!
Yellowtail.
Hell.
Or the box wine, That's
Yeah,
always a classic. You got to slap the bag.
The
you know.
box, a red mix. What's it called? A red blend.
The red mix, bro. That was such a hit on when I was traveling with a couple different artists doing spring break stuff. Even in my late 20s, early 30s, I'd still see these people on the fucking beach slapping the bag of box wine. Right? Like
Remember
I'm
that
like,
shit?
yo, that hangover.
Like dragging a box wine was crazy.
I remember drinking Four Locos like that shit was like
Four
so-
Locos.
That's crazy.
Four Locos had it.
No,
had everybody in the
Four
headlock.
Locos was a classic though, bro. Like growing up, like that was like, all right, cool. It's either Four Locos or Steel Reserve. Which way you trying to go?
Yeah, which way you trying to go?
Like, especially being from the north side, like that's what we used to.
Yeah,
You know, all the gas
exactly.
stations up there
Yeah.
and let us drink it,
Yeah,
18, bro.
Yo, listen, time out. When Four Locos first came out, that shit was so toxic, right? I know somebody that wrote to Four Loko about how toxic that drink was, and they end up getting a lifetime supply of that shit or a year supply of that shit.
To my
right?
kids, that's the first
That is
drink that me
dangerous.
and their mom had. We drank Four Loko. We had a little
Bro,
kickback
you
at
didn't
my
feel
crib.
your heart stopping it the
You know what I'm
first
saying?
time?
And then we went snuck into like somebody else's neighborhood pool because we was young. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
20. She was like
Yeah,
18.
them big ass
Yeah.
cans like this.
Four
fucking
Loko,
big, bro.
man. That's where you could still steal gas and steal sodas from Quick Trip because they was on the outside.
Yo,
God
drinking a
damn.
Four Locos is like when we
gas?
used to
That
take
came all out of Four
the
Locos.
Philly blunts and like roll the Philly blunts out and then stuff the weed in them with the Four Locos. Like that brings me back to those days.
All right, so y'all ever drunk like a 40 ounce, right? Like y'all ever drunk like a St. Oz 40?
No.
Ever?
No.
Like MD, like
Nah,
Like on
a
some
40, like
back
an
in the
8 ball,
hood
like,
type
I mean,
shit?
like a Mad Dog
Like a
or
malt
something crazy.
liquor,
Like, you know what I mean?
oh yeah.
No, me
No, I'm saying-
like a 40.
me and Ray G from the north side of Atlanta, brother. We drank Four Locos and Steel Reserves, 211s.
Yeah, 211.
But you know,
You
he
ain't
from
drink
the
no
north side
40s in your
too.
life, bro.
JD from the north
You ain't
side.
drink no 40s in your life?
Hey, two
Four Loko.
Yeah, out of here,
Damn.
out of here.
Hey,
bro.
once
Like,
upon a time there was a bottle called Ivanovich too that was $10.
I remember Ivanovich. Yep.
That could get you
Taka
and your whole
Vodka.
crew right. You feel me? Taka Vodka, motherfucker.
Taka Vodka is crazy. I remember Taka Vodka.
Yeah.
too.
Bro,
Shit.
when is it that y'all had these drinks? I ain't never heard of
I
none
don't
of
know,
them.
like 18.
Four Locos, then. I've heard of
That's
the
why I
Four
hate
Locos.
it for your generation though.
Yeah.
Because like no,
Your
and there's no
generation
disrespect
drinking
to you.
wine.
Yeah.
Y'all got to. It's like y'all drip is different. Like we only had to make sure we got the J's. Y'all got to get Balenciagas. Y'all got to get stuff
I
like
know,
that.
shit
Like
been crazy.
y'all liquor is y'all want to drink is fucking Don Julio and Casamigos. Like,
42. Like
Then when I say Ivanovich was $10 and they sold it in the club for $50, everybody in the club at Club Frequency in the Underground had a bottle of Ivanovich in their hand, bro, because it was $50. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
everybody in the club with
We
a bottle.
drinking
So,
mixed drinks like blue motherfuckers.
yeah, and pictures.
Pictures.
Long Island iced teas.
Y'all
Yeah,
need to
man,
bring
the
that
big-
shit back, bro.
the big ass cup in Panama City on spring break. You ever
Yep.
been to a Panama City spring break? Like a real one?
No.
Nah, not
I was
yet.
thinking about it
Yeah,
one
so-
year. I ended up going to Miami, and I went during.
No. There was
was
nothing.
outside, boy.
Ray,
You wasn't
Ray G
here.
will tell
You
you.
wasn't in the
There was
sand.
nothing in the world
Compared.
like Destin and Panama City spring break,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I feel
Nothing in
bad.
the world. I'm talking about entire hotel resorts.
Yeah.
Is nothing but kids our age getting
Yeah.
fucked up illegally.
Yeah,
Right,
my
like-
friends was on
and-
that.
and-
When I went to Miami, they was not going.
Red Four Loko. Oh, no.
That's
Oh yeah,
toxic.
you'd see the redneck motherfuckers in the back of the truck with like
Yeah.
coolers full of Four Locos, Steel Reserve. There was another like shit that got you super fucked up back then too. That was like a Four Loko. I don't remember what the name.
Oh,
was.
Don't they got buzz balls now? What is that?
Yeah, that gets you
the fuck
fucked
is
up
that?
too.
Buzz- I ain't never tried one, but I heard
Buzzball is the
should
Four
be
Locos
buzzing.
of your
That-
generation.
Okay, okay.
See, they had
Should be
to, they had
buzzing
to
with
change
that.
the recipe because it was killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
not be buzzing with nothing.
Because
That's
it was like a mix of like I think it was don't quote me on this, but I think it was like a mix. It like had like some kind of Red Bull power to it, like kind of gave you energy too. So niggas' hearts was like.
Are you talking about
bursting
Four
and shit.
Locos?
Yeah, the Four Locos.
Oh yeah,
right?
that shit.
Yeah, no, I
definitely
have
had
Four
that-
Locos before.
What is that
That
shit?
was
The
the
Rooster
Monster
shit, yeah.
Rep,
Yeah, the Rooster.
Alright, so
Or
Yeah.
you mix the I don't know if you ever did this, Ray G, but I sure as fuck did because there's always the quick trips on the north side. You get the Four Locos and you mix that shit with Rooster Brewster.
Yeah, the
You
Rooster
remember that
Booster.
shit?
Yeah, Rooster.
The Rooster
The little
Brewster
Rooster from
ice
Quick
cream.
Trip. From Quick Trip.
That shit was
They got
crazy.
the strawberry and the
People
blue
in New York,
blue
y'all, they don't
raspberry.
have gas stations up there.
hell no, no free.
They got golfs and Sunoco's.
Where, New York?
there's no
Yeah.
gas station.
Man, y'all got 7-Elevens, man.
Yeah, but you still ain't getting no free slushies around this motherfucker.
What, bro?
Like,
I used to walk in a Quick Trip and just get something every single time and walk right out.
Yep.
Say nothing.
Yeah, I
They
tried
quit
that. I
you,
tried
don't
that a
even know
couple
that you
times with
bust us
beer
so
and
quick
ended up
that
in
bitch.
jail. but-
Cop City.
That shit
Quick Trip
happens.
Cop City down here, brother. Like, listen, you
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro. When you're drunk or you've been drinking
stay away.
and you got to get gas, you better not fucking stop at no Quick Trip or racetrack.
They're waiting for you. Yeah, they're waiting for you.
Especially in the
Hey, they call it a
suburbs.
safe zone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
That's
no
Cop
mistake
City,
there.
man. So
That
if y'all
was
don't
bad.
know, the police get free hot dogs and sodas from Quick Trip. That's why they're always there. So you're never not
know
gonna see
that.
police. They can go there all day
and
long.
and,
get it.
and donuts.
I never
And
did that
donuts,
shit.
yeah.
I would never stop there to ask
That's why they're
shit.
there.
No questions, no nothing. Keep driving. That's
so
crazy.
So besides the liquor, you are a serial entrepreneur, man. More on the professional side. So
Yeah, absolutely.
you have a few restaurants, right?
Yeah, so I'm still the director of ops over all the Prime Hospitality Group. Shout out to Javarius, the owner of Boiler. He opened
yeah.
Prime on Peachtree, Prime Cigar, and I had the honor to help him with that. Prime Express. He's got something else coming too that I'm gonna help him on the liquor side with for sure. I have K&G Soul Food in North Point Mall. That,
Shout out DJ Blue.
Yeah, shout out my brother DJ Blue.
Yeah, that's my real brother.
Which I'm not gonna say too much because I'm gonna let him make the announcement because he's more the operating partner on it and kind of handle the business for us. But we got some shit coming with K&G Soul Food is building the brands. I also got quite a few. I can't say the brand quite yet, but quite a few quick serve restaurants on the way as well, fast food chains.
Okay, okay.
So that's coming very, 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 very soon. We're in the final stages now of getting ready to start planning the build out. I will say the first location, I'm not gonna say the name of it, but the first location is asking me right under V12.
Okay.
Where the JJ's Fish and Chicken was
Shout
gonna
out
go.
to Quavo.
Yeah, shout out to Quavo.
Shout out
yeah.
to Quay.
Yeah.
So we'll be right there in the mix. It probably the most popular gas station in the state of Georgia. So we're very excited for that.
Right in the mix.
Yeah, right in the mix. So we're very pumped about that.
So what made you want to? Because we've known each other for a long time, and you went from clubs
A long time.
long
Back
time.
to when I was a fucking promoter.
Right. So what made you want to divert from that and become where you are right now? Because it was like a total transformation. Like even the weight loss and being in the gym and everything. Like what changed your mind? Because all this just sprung up like in the past. Probably. I mean, you always been doing big shit, you know, and owning things and being an entrepreneur. But like it seems like your path is like lit right now. Like when did that like start?
So the transition for me was pretty big. I went through a pretty rough patch with a nightclub that I'd owned. Unfortunately, me and my partners didn't see eye to eye when it burned down. So I made the choice to go a different direction. And unfortunately, a lot of stuff transpired. I'm not going to go into too many details. I wish those guys the best.
Yeah.
But mentally, it extremely fucked me up, right? So right after said venue kind of went out of business at the time, I also found out my wife was pregnant, right? So in the midst of kind of losing, when you have such a steady income coming in consistently, and then it all just goes to shit, shit gets like, you know, if your mental health's not
tough.
right and your health's not right, I went to a pretty dark spot, right? I'd gotten up to 315 pounds. I was literally sitting in my basement with my kid. Like I have a picture, man. My kid's sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
I'm fucking fat as fuck, man. And I just woke up one day and you know, I had some marital problems and, you know, I just woke up one day, looked in the mirror. I was like, yo, I can't do this shit no more. So
I mean,
I
honestly,
had,
where that's where you made at, really, when you everything going good and then all of a sudden it come to a certain stop. It's at that point you look yourself in the face and it's like, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do from here,
it's
I'm gonna get to the
humbling.
next
Hey,
step.
bro, they always say like this is like a famous term and shit like that. But when your life's going good, God will fuck around, throw a monkey wrench at that shit.
amen. And I realized that, you know, I'm a big proponent of, and I believe in God very heavily. But I believe that situation that I went through was to put me in the situation I'm in now. Like,
sure.
you know, it's humbling, man.
Right.
You know, I had a bulletproof Hellcat. I had all the jewelry. I had everything in the world. I lost it all, right? Great townhouse. And I ended up, you know, kind of going this dark hole. And Javarius Gay called me, right? Like out of fucking nowhere. Everybody was kind of against me. There was all kinds of shit going on.
Right, because of all the stuff that was going on.
Yeah,
Right.
At the other
Behind
location.
The scenes, right.
And so he called me. He's like, look, man, I need your help with something. And I said, okay, cool. So he sent me the address. I went down there. I ended up talking to him, you know, told him what I essentially needed to survive. And he was like, well, I can't afford that right now. Because he's building a $5 million plus business. So I understood it, right? And so I kind of went back into that dark hole. I was going to say maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, he called me and said, look, here's what I can offer you. will this work for now? And I said, yeah, fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Right? So
Let's do
all of that kind of went full circle because I started bringing all my people. Now I was back outside, and I ended up meeting through the guy's foundation that I run, a guy named Dr. Drew, right? And he put me on to what peptides were.
Right.
And so I started on peptides and started going to the gym and tried keto diet, and I lost a little over 120 pounds in about a year.
Yep.
Right.
Wow.
And it transformed
I
my
watched it.
That's
I
a
watched
real
it.
tough transformation.
I watched it.
Yeah, it was hard, man. I mean, I go to the gym religiously every single day, right? My wife put, like, for example, today, I didn't want to go today. My wife's like, if you don't take your fucking fat ass to the gym. And that's the kind of shit
That's what you need. A lot of times.
That's the kind of
motivation
motivation
you need,
that I
yes, for
needed.
sure,
And,
for sure.
and she's been my biggest proponent through it all because, when your mental health's fucked up, your marriage is fucked up, right?
Correct.
Right.
Your money's fucked up. But she stuck with me through all that shit, bro. Like,
That's how you know it's
got
a
a
real
good
one,
one.
though, man.
she went through, like, when we first got together, bro, like, we were going to Vegas. We were and I was
You know how
going
it
through
goes,
a bag,
bro.
right?
And Buckhead, hold on, mind you,
but
and
it's
Buckhead
good.
was still Buckhead at this point in time,
Yeah,
y'all. So it was
100%.
still lit.
We're
Monday through Sunday.
tables 4 nights a week. Like,
come on
I was
now.
buying damn near like 10 bottles of 42 everywhere we
Anybody
went.
that know him know how he get down.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all know. If y'all in the A, y'all
And-
know how he was getting down every night.
And to have a woman, right? Like, this is probably what helped me the most in my journey outside of God, right? Is having a woman that did not leave when the money was fucked up.
Yep.
Right.
She saw the vision and stuck through it, and now as things are progressing and growing, she's going to reap all those benefits. My son is too. So it was just one of those things where I was like, I got the opportunity to lose it all again, which I've done before, right?
Yeah.
But this time, like, mentally, I gained it all back.
Right.
And that's the hardest
Stronger,
part.
too. Stronger.
Is like you have to go through a lot of pain and a lot of suffering if you want to grow as a person. And that's probably the hardest lesson I had to learn outside of learning how to forgive people.
And can I ask
Right.
you? Go ahead.
No. Oh, well, I just want to know, like, you feel me? You went through that whole situation. You feel me? That was your journey,
Yeah.
right? But if you had to turn one stone differently through the journey that you went on, like, would you do that same walk that you walked to really find
Yes,
out that
exactly
somebody
the
would
same.
define to show their true colors?
100%.
That's what's
I
up.
would go through it all again. Just because, a lot of it, and I harbored a lot of anger towards that situation, right?
Yeah.
But I realized that at the end of the day, I put myself in that situation.
Ain't nobody
right?
gonna save you but you, right?
Correct.
you go.
And so
Alright.
I put my trust in that situation.
Yeah.
So it's really not on me. I used to harbor a lot of bad feelings towards them. I don't anymore. I truly wish them the best. I wish their families the best, and I hope everything works out for them. I just am not going to ever associate
Right.
myself with them again. But there's no hatred or like I'm not about to slide on them.
And if
like,
you didn't,
type shit.
and if you didn't pull yourself out at that time mentally, you would be at that point right now. But you had to
1,000%.
pull yourself
Yeah.
away, and
But
it's
I
like,
think that's what people got to do though to get over the hump. Like you got to forgive the people that do you wrong or situations that was wrong. You got to forgive that shit.
It's a
Once
whole
you forgive
nother
that
day.
shit, then God's like, okay, now you ready to.
Yeah, you ready?
You know what I'm saying?
You ready to
So
move?
build
Get
your-
up out that
but-
spot.
but just
Back
like,
up.
just like he said, you're right. But it would be insanity, right? If you don't do for yourself, and people always tell you
Do something different.
Yes, and people's always telling you when you do for yourself or whatever, you're being selfish or something, right? But no, you got to take care of yourself first because
Yeah,
people
right.
will
If
pull
you don't
from
take
you,
care of yourself,
and
somebody
they'll
else
take
will
from
happen.
you until you don't have nothing left, and then
100%.
walk away. They're vampires.
I'm
You know what I'm
about to say,
saying? And that's what I was saying. Like the question I was about to ask him was like, right now you're at your happiest point in life, right?
Yeah.
100%.
And when you were living in that lifestyle, which I was too, I got in the gym and lost weight and everything. And I felt like that was where I found my freedom, like being in the clubs every night, being in Buckhead, getting fucked up every night, being part of what I call the Matrix, because
It's definitely
it's
a
not
Matrix.
real life. You know what I'm
It's-
saying?
yeah.
Like, bro, there's going out every night and waking up at 5 p.m. is not real life. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's
Yeah,
not.
I wouldn't even have that luxury anymore. you
Bro,
know?
I don't even
Yeah,
have it unless I
busy
hang
going
around
on.
rappers. These motherfuckers aren't doing that every night, and that's the reason why they're
the
professional
bag and just
rappers.
leave.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I mean, we party, we go out. Of course, we have fun.
I mean, it looks good, but a lot of that shit is a lot of people get that perspective, right? Like, 'cause,
Yeah.
I've been in that world too.
Yeah.
Like to where the artist, oh yeah, he's partying until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Fact is, the artist is probably, and I've seen it with like 50 and other people, he's probably drinking water.
yeah, 50 don't drink shit.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that for sure.
But that man will stay
50
at
don't
11
drink shit.
until
Yeah.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning because I've done it with them,
sure.
and people just get a perception like, oh, these artists are doing that, you're out doing that, but that's not really the case. Like, I mean, look,
It's-
36
it's-
Mafia, Juicy J don't even really get fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
well, I
nice.
mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I don't know, but from the music, they did enough drugs for all of us to last us a lifetime.
Amen.
Bro,
R.I.P. Lord Infamous for sure.
R.I.P. Lord Infamous for real, no cap. Man, shout out to Lil White, shout out the whole gang.
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, we used to do those shows, Lil White. Me, you, DJ Digital. Like, I found a picture the other day, man, of me and Jelly Roll. Back when we were doing, you did the club too. It was a spot up in Roswell, man. But that was back when Alpharetta, we had the Uptown Loft. We had all these spots up there. Like, that's really like kind of what kicked off a lot of our careers in booking, especially. Was like the little duck off spots in the suburbs.
Even Diana Schweinbeck's from up there. So you know,
shout out Diana Schweinbeck, man. She's killing it.
She's from up there. Yeah, she's killing it. But
that's my high school homie for real. Like, that's my real partner from high school. Like, I'm so proud of her. And you know, I saw her. I got to witness from a distance. I haven't talked to her in a minute, but witnessed her vision and watched her go after it. And she did it. And she continues to grind every single day, and I can't do nothing but respect. I still pay attention to all her stuff, and I'm just happy to see it.
Diana's the best. I could call Diana right now. She's in LA and say my house is on fire, and she'll be in Atlanta in like 4 hours and come with a fire hose to try to blow my house on fire. And we don't got to talk for years. I'm no cap, no bullshit. She's a real one. That's my dog for life.
That's what's up.
But she's a real one.
You gotta fill your life with a lot of those.
So now in the future, right? With you got the liquor and everything, and excuse me, I'm coughing. Bro's home. Where your position in music, are you going to stand back? Are you going to take a more executive role now that Luch is home and and y'all working on the music and taking things out? Because we just had No the bro.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. I actually would have never had the opportunity to meet YF and Lucci if it wasn't for No.
Yeah.
No introduced me to the whole crew. I mean, they accepted me like family, man.
Yeah,
and
real fan.
No is literally to this day, 10 years in, is still one of my best friends.
Yeah, those guys show me love too. The YFN guys show me love because of you and No. So K, like everybody.
Oh yeah,
like,
free my boy K. He is on the way. We got a pick date for him. He is on the way.
Just me being a DJ, like, and not even having a relationship with them, like just the relationship from them coming up, like, yo, you Ray G, I know you from da 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 da. Yo, shout out, shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? Yo, play my record if you want. You know what I'm saying? Those were the people that was known for like throwing your laptop and play that shit.
100. It used to be wild,
like,
man.
Like even to the point of where before, because I don't pay attention to a lot of shit going on, so before everything happened, we're not going to speak on that. I had played a song and wasn't supposed to be played, and instead of being disrespectful, they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
And they're like down, they're like,
right. But you know what I'm saying? Most situations it would have been a rush, but they was like, bro, couldn't have known. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but
So I guess speaking on that, so a lot of people ask me like, what do you do for Lucci? So first and foremost, that's my friend, right?
Right.
Like that's my brother, that's my friend. I do anything he needs me to do, right? At the end of the day, because I want to see him win.
Right.
The opportunity to call him my friend after his music, Wish Me Well won, got me through a lot of shit. It's kind of like full circle, right? So like, me and him have developed a bond, a relationship. That's my brother. I do some A&R stuff here and there for him. Try to get him beats from some of the best that I already have a relationship with, right? That he may not have that kind of relationship with. Well, if he calls me tomorrow and says, "Hey man, I want you to come on the road with me," I'm going.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Same with K. Same with DJ Lavish Lee. Anybody in that crew, that's all family. Day, Fly.
Yeah.
Just they're an amazing group of guys,
For
and
sure.
his team is the strongest I've ever seen it because everybody has their head on straight.
Right.
Like everybody is focused, and Ray is one of the most musically talented people you will ever meet.
Oh, for sure. There's no doubt in my
mind. And
him
coming home and seeing him around his kids and being a father and being an artist, like all that man does is work, right? And it's just something that I'm proud to say I'm around and a part of. Whatever capacity I end up being a part of in the long run, I'm happy with, right? Like even if it's me just him cheering him on,
right?
Like I'm always going to do that because that's my real homie. You know what I mean?
So on the business side, now that he's coming home, are you trying to help him diverse his portfolio and help him invest in things? Because I know that he's just a smart guy musically, and business wise. So 100%. Is he looking at you like, yo, JB, I see what you got going on, let's invest? Or are you working on gearing that up and waiting for your stuff to be solid first?
So a lot, basically what it is right now is, he just came home 4 years, right? So he's spending time with the kids.
Yeah, I see that.
Whatever he knows what I'm capable of and the access I have to different branding stuff we can do. So when he's ready and he wants to move forward one of those avenues, he knows I'm a call away, right? And anytime he calls and says, "Hey man, I want," like let's say he called me and said, "Hey man, I want to get a energy drink, or hey, I want to get a water, like I'm gonna figure out how to make that happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether I make money or not, I don't really care because it helps him win.
Yeah,
right?
and it's an asset for the team because he spreads the money through the team. Like
100%. And he's one of the most giving, genuine people. Him, Kay, No, like they're just good-hearted people, right? And that's why I think I was so drawn to them.
Yeah.
Because we're very similar in that way. Like we all take care of our own individual people.
Right.
And we've kind of always been that way. And it's also a double-sided coin is we've all been taken advantage of in that way, right? So like I think our relationship, we get along so well is because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Let me ask y'all a question.
In each other.
Let me ask y'all a question. So, like, I know you was mentioning Lucci, family ties, and all that stuff. How important do you think that your family are to you? Each one of you guys, whoever wants to answer the question, how important is it that your family be involved in your career moving forward?
Your family, everything, boy.
100%. Like I was just in Orlando with our liquor brands. I was just in Destin, and I got to bring my wife and son. And this last trip, I took my dogs too. So like family to me is everything, right? So
dogs be fam now. The dogs is fam.
Oh yeah. They're literally like my wife calls our English Black Lab our firstborn child. Right?
There you go. There you go.
And it's an amazing dog, but I don't know about firstborn child.
Look,
But.
dogs is family too. It gets to a certain point, a dog really becomes your child. But look, we know who ain't see Fast and Furious. You know what I mean? Because family's everything, boy.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
hey, listen, I'm asking a question based off of like,
motherfucker.
like for instance, JG, Pop. We got DJ Ray G. We got my guy here. Everybody here got some type of family ties. We got. Whether it be dogs, friends, just people around you. You see what I'm saying? Like, how important is that to implement that into your everyday life, especially at work?
It's very, very important to me. So what I like to do is I try to make sure my kids see the things that I do. So I take them with me. Yep. So as long as I'm not doing anything that's like a certain age range, and sometimes we cross it. I bring my kids some 21 and up shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, as long as it's like a concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I show my kids what nobody ever showed me. My mom wasn't able to show me
break
something.
the cycle,
right?
You know what
So
that's the bigger part is breaking the cycle. Yeah.
My kids go to concerts. My kids go to all the concerts. My kids are backstage. My kids meet the artists. You know what I'm saying? They see what I can do. When I DJ weddings and stuff, I hire my kids. I bring them to the wedding and I pay them like $10 to $15 an hour.
Baby.
But even bigger than that is to show them that you can do this because I saw success in DJing at an early age and that's why I kept going. So everybody's like, damn, you just stuck through it since middle school. You can ask anybody I went to school with. I started making money, but I know I started right. But you gotta understand if you're 13 or 14 and you're doing something and your friends are doing something else and you don't see anything in it, you'll probably start playing basketball, football. Yeah, but I see profit in it starting at 9th grade, right? Yeah. So I saw the value of it, so I kept going. And then my friend saw, damn, he ain't playing football or basketball, no. He just threw this party. He got all the J's on. So they said, I want to learn how to DJ. So I taught all my 9 friends how to DJ. You know what I'm saying? And we became a crew. But just to go and sing with that effect, I like to keep my kids around, keep the family close, keep them tied and intact.
You have kids
real close so they can see it.
Level, bro. Like, I mean, you can't feel it. I say this to a lot of people. You can't prepare to be a father or mother. It's one of those situations when it happens, it happens.
Now, and you figure out how it goes. Like there's no perfect dad.
I don't care if you got money. I don't care if you don't got money. I don't care if you're struggling. I don't care if you're not struggling. You don't know the wears and tears of being a mother or a father until it happens.
Yeah. I think being a father makes you a better hustler.
No, bro.
For sure.
100%. You cannot self-doubt when you gotta hustle and you gotta feed other mouths.
Because I'll rob one of you niggas.
Kill yourself for my kids right now.
That's true.
Same shit with me. Like my son, taking him with me. I mean, he's about to be 2. Even though he may not understand it all right now, it's like just having him with me. Like
you're coding.
It makes me go even harder than what I would if he's not with me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let them see you walking the life that you walk. You understand what I'm saying? Because kids are sponges, so they interpreting every little thing.
100%.
So you two niggas.
Yeah, y'all need to start shooting the club up. Y'all need to start going raw dog champs, baby. I got the motherfucking title belt. You know what I mean? Stop playing.
Yeah, my son was divine intervention because we were in Dorado and
he said, I'm going raw diggity.
We went and got Plan B too, and that shit didn't even work.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it was a blessing.
But you said where was y'all at?
Dorado in Puerto Rico.
See, it wasn't real.
The plan B was probably fake.
They got
They come out with the
got.
plan B still in their
Yeah,
hand. like,
exactly.
they
Yeah.
fucked up.
Plan B.
Nice try, motherfucker.
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. But
Jay, to answer your question though, with family and business, it's a fine line. Like, I'm all for family, but at the same time, bro, family members, some of them they take advantage of you.
Yeah.
This
That was
motherfucker
So
a
I'm
dog.
so serious.
Yeah.
No, it's,
Someone
that's
takes
very
advantage
true.
of you.
Yeah.
Same thing with friends. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen.
hold on, look.
Go ahead.
So no matter what, you gotta like every role ain't meant for your family just cause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
sometimes a stranger or hiring someone come that you don't know that got the qualifications is gonna be better than your cousin.
Yeah.
You know, so when your
1000%.
business don't add up.
Yeah.
And you look around and it's nothing but your family.
Yeah.
If you didn't teach them or they didn't come from like, oh look, let me put you down.
Yeah.
And you just try to put them in places that
don't hire your family members.
you
Yeah,
know what
don't
I'm
hire-
saying?
don't
Like,
hire
that's
your
why I
family.
say it's a fine line.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, cause then you're trying to get to
I
this
was waiting to
step,
say that shit.
and if you might not get to that step because of your family, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let me get there first.
Yeah.
And then I can
Then I can pull you up. Yeah.
Right.
But then
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
you had the vision. Only you
what if
see
you
the
throw
vision
the rope?
for
But
it.
what if you throw the rope down? Now, see, this is what scares me.
Go ahead, because I know
No.
the answer to that one.
So,
Go ahead.
so this is what scares me, right? And I haven't been in a situation, but I have been in a situation where, me personally, like, where I went in my career, like, I'm pretty sure I could be way further than where I was in my career, but I've managed myself since I was a kid. I've never had a manager. I've never did that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
anytime
yeah,
I had a
yeah,
manager,
self-taught type
it was
shit.
more like a cousin or a
Was it you
family member.
self-taught?
That I bought. Right. No, it was just you.
Find out along the
Like
way.
I said, I started making money DJing at 14, so I
Mm-hmm.
just kept going. So I was always the one people called me to book. You know, I never had nobody to be like, "Yo, let's take this kid and go to the next
Let
level."
me ask
Let's
you.
do
Let
this."
me ask you a question, Ray. Did you grow up with your father?
No, my father passed away when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
God
Okay.
bless.
Rest in
Shout out
peace.
to that one.
But I feel like part of that is from that, bro. Because me the same, man. I didn't have a dad in my life, and that's kind of what lit the torch for me. Where it's like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it like my way in a
Right.
way. That way I can show my son
right.
You know what's
or
beautiful?
whoever it is that you don't have to necessarily have that role. You can lean on your mom. You know what I'm saying? Your mom's strong as hell.
Yeah.
She done had you. She carried you for 9 months.
The most beautiful part about that whole situation, bro.
Yeah.
When you become a father now,
Yeah.
it's different. When you have a father in your life and you grown with one,
Yeah.
or you have one that's just visiting,
Yeah.
and then you just really have the absence of a father. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you're already again trying to break the cycle when you
Yeah.
become a father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That whole shit's gonna be the whole total opposite, and you know that you in your head mentally,
Yeah.
you're gonna force that situation to be the best of the situation. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and that's also something I'm trying to avoid though, because I also don't want to
Don't even
be,
think about it, bro.
I ain't trying to be,
You
I
don't
don't
want
want
to be a
to.
baby daddy.
Yeah, that.
in Atlanta,
and
you gonna be nothing but a big.
We in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But no. All right, that's crazy.
Nah,
though.
listen. Listen, y'all. Don't
I'm
take
playing,
that away.
I'm playing.
These women in the club that's out and about,
Yeah,
yeah,
they not
maybe
for you,
not, but
buddy.
it's good girls.
It's
out
good
there.
girls
It's
out
good
there. You
girls
gotta
out
find
there.
them drinking matcha.
I found mine in Atlanta, but
Matcha.
it was during COVID, and I just happened to get very,
Look,
very lucky.
That's the best time to
Just
find
don't
them.
rush it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You a
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
You got time.
yeah.
The girls, you might not pop them out.
And if I was you, because and this is what I feel personally, I feel like your generation is fucking doomed.
It's
Yeah.
doomed.
So if I was you,
Right
I would
now
date-
it's crazy.
No, because you're super mature, bro. I think you should date like 30, 29, 30. Like
29,
you're super
30.
mature, bro. Because the chicks. And matter of fact, I met a chick around your age, and she was cool as hell. I didn't even think she was like your age
He
because.
said he gonna alley oop and
I mean, that's
Yeah,
how
matter of fact-
that's how my wife's 6 years younger than me. I'm 35, so she's about to be 29. So
a little stuff.
we've been together for
But see,
shit,
our
almost
era
5
is
years.
different. The younger women acted growner.
Yeah, she was mature, and that's what like kind of brought me to her.
When we were party promoting, when we were party promoting 18 and up, the girls had jobs. They would go to their job every day.
yeah.
They would go to the
go
mall
get
and
fucked
go
up.
buy their outfit
Yeah,
and go
I
out to the
call
club.
that the pre-OnlyFans
Yeah,
era.
pre-OnlyFans era.
Man, OnlyFans didn't fuck the game up, bro.
No, OnlyFans and these other like all these like fucking
Sex selling.
GoFundMes I see like
GoFundMe.
it's
Fuck the
literally
game
like
up.
your
Panhandling.
handout.
It's
Now
panhandling.
shout out to the hustle. I can't knock the hustle for the dancers only for whatever you do what you do, right? But like it's become like almost like a pandemic, right?
Wait. Dancers and OnlyFans. Is
Man, that
different.
shit is one and the
That's
same, bro.
no.
It's the same
Dancers
thing,
is
man.
outside
That shit is the same,
night and
bro.
day.
It's the same,
OnlyFans,
That's just
you
the
might
same.
not even really get what you looking for. They might
Listen.
just only post bikini pics.
Shout out to the dancers.
That ain't the
man.
same.
Right,
Shout out to
but
the
you got to
dancers.
think about. See, you're in Atlanta, so you see pussy and titties. Right, in other states, they wear bikinis. And you still throwing ones. Bro, I went to a strip club where I thought the hoe was gonna get naked. I threw every single one I had.
And
waiting
they
for her
ain't
to
show
take her clothes
nothing.
off.
And they ain't do that.
You gotta go to Jersey.
And these niggas said, "Hey, bro, you know they don't take that shit off. I'm waiting. I'm."
No, there's no liquor in there if they do get naked.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. So it's like, it's Atlanta, you kind of spoiled.
I ain't
Like,
going to no shit.
So I mean,
we were at one point the capital of strip
Hey,
clubs.
listen,
I mean, especially
I need
during
me a
COVID.
dancer to
So look,
come
I'ma tell
dance
ya-
for me, yeah?
I'm gonna tell y'all a little kind of story. So when I went to Miami, this was like one of my first times being in a strip club for real.
Which strip club you go to though?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I woke up, it was my last day in Miami, and I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna do something. This is my last day of my, well, it was the night before my last day. So I was like, fuck it, where I'm gonna go? So I look up the best ones around, and then I seen one, it was like 20 something minutes away, and then I seen one was like 5 minutes away on the strip. I was on the strip, it was like 5 minutes away. I was like, all right, cool.
Strip?
Yeah, it was on the strip. It was on the strip in Miami.
He was on lotlizards.com, boy.
Nah.
Look what's up, boy.
Anyway, so I get up there, and bro, I didn't got finesse, bro. I didn't spent 10.
Yeah, you paid for a club that didn't exist on the strip.
How you giving this? What happened?
Listen, bro, I love the place I'm at in my life, right? Because my wife loves the strip club, right?
Yeah.
So we walk into like our favorite strip club in the world is Gold Rush in Miami.
Rush.
That's our fucking
I'm
spot.
gonna find
bro.
it now.
Go
Rush. That's why I went. Go Rush. Go Rush.
Favorite strip. So I'll fly. We'll bring our security down there and shit. They'll rope the whole. They treat us great down there. They rope the whole shit off. I let my wife picks. I get my wife throws, but she has a ball in the strip club, bro.
Bruh.
And it makes my life so much easier because
the
I enjoy
significance
the
of the
strip
rope?
club.
Yeah.
But the fact my wife enjoys the strip club makes it so much fucking better.
Listen.
Like, because some people got like humbug ass wives,
Yeah.
right? They're like, damn, you looking at that bitch? Like, nah, my wife's like, oh, look at that one. Like,
She
We
crazy.
both
That's
think-
how
we
the side.
both think she
That's
look
crazy.
good.
Because that's how the side. That's how the bitches that want to be with you act now, and it's like,
Hey, that's strip club etiquette. You go to strip club with a girl and you throw money.
Slap that ass,
going
girl.
wrong, man. You supposed to give the money to the shawty. Let
her throw the money.
Yeah, bro,
That's
like,
how it
You
go.
get it throwing money.
Yeah, that's how it go.
Sometimes you gotta be in instruction. Sometimes you gotta be in instruction.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this quick story. So my birthday was a few weeks ago, right? So we go to my boy spot, Bezos in Buckhead, which is fantastic food, by the way. And so we're like, I asked my wife. I said, "Shit, what is like 12?" I said, "What you want to do?" She's like, "Strip club." So I'm with my boys. I don't know if y'all heard of Pax Fit, the cannabis company.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I know
they're fucking amazing guys.
Yeah,
right?
tell him Ray G needs some.
So he was like, "Yeah, I got you."
And Jay.
So
Really
he was
illest.
he's like, "Yo, let's go to Candyland." I said, "Shit, that's the only spot I really ain't never been to." So we go to Candyland, we're in there drinking, whatever. My wife is literally reading her book on her phone, right? Like she reads the whole book. And so I hand her some money. She just pops up, throws the money, goes back to reading the book. I said, "Oh yeah, you the
She
one."
know the etiquette. Yeah, she know the etiquette. You know,
she
taught her well.
And then she's back reading her book and just chilling, bro. Like that kind of shit is kind of what keeps me happy too.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Because you don't want to feel like you're creeping around or you're doing something, even when you're just. Because strip club is like it's literally like a sport, like I said.
How much money you spend at a strip club? That's what I really want to know.
Me back in the day, I spent a lot of money. In the
For
strip club.
tax,
He can't even get a number.
for tax,
A lot of
for
money.
tax purposes, I cannot confirm or deny. the
damn.
number.
So I was
Y'all dropping M's in that.
Yeah, when you talking about tax
I used to get
purposes,
I used to
my
get
boy,
money, stack of
you
ones, right?
get
and
to
and
it.
I would go to the stage and I would turn around, and the bitches would dance, and I would turn my back to them and I would throw the money behind me like.
No,
this.
listen.
And not even look at them.
That's
And I just be looking at my partners like, yeah, nigga, what you
So-
gonna do?
but
Like,
but
You
wait
have to have
though,
a plan. You have to have a plan. When
But-
I go into a strip club, I'll get my wings, I'll get my 2 drinks, and I don't give a fuck about who's to the left, the right, or behind me. Or
Cause they gonna walk up to you.
I just throw the money behind me. Yeah.
So look, though.
Eat my wings, bitch. You got hot sauce on us. Tuck that in your pussy. Do what you do. I hope
Burn up!
see, that was, So like, all right, so look, let me get back to the story. So that's kind of that's how it happened. So like I said, this is my first time at the strip club. Now, this is my first time at the strip club. So I get in there, old lady walk up to me like, hey, daddy, look what I got. Look what I got. She tried to grab her. She want me to grab her titty. I'm like, I don't want that shit. So I walk in. So right.
Took it.
Yeah, he would have took it. Went with it.
How was you?
So
I would've never
So I
took it.
walk in, bro. I'm looking. Ain't too many folks in there. Like I said, it was just like a last minute shit. I'm trying to see some shit. Cool. See, Shotty up on the stage and shit. I look at her. She like, you want her? Shotty come down. We go to the back. She paid, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I paid for the room. I paid for her being up on the stage. I paid, bro. I came back down. They was like, "Oh yeah, you got to cover this." I'm like, "Bro, it's my first time at the strip club now."
Oh yeah,
That shit happened. They got me.
When Jay got upstairs,
Bro, they got
all
me,
you
bro.
heard was, wow.
Bro, they got
Nigga
me.
was a bobcat upstairs.
Bro, when I left, they said bye. Everybody in the building said bye.
they were in the dressing room talking shit about you, motherfucker.
Got his ass.
Time out. That's why you don't want to go to strip club.
I fucked the strip club,
Yeah,
man.
You come with me.
But hey, I'm with 12 a.m. now, so you know, shit gonna be a little bit.
You're not
I'm with
green
12
no
a.m.
more.
I'm still not going to the strip club. Number one, I'm not going to the strip club because you think I'm going to give you some money and I'm not. Number one, I'm not going to do that.
Tell
I'm going
ya.
to take it back home, split it at the house. Now I'm gonna
Split it with the crib.
I swear, like, what are we talking about? Like,
Gro-
look, bro,
groceries
No,
down
you
at
gotta take it back home,
400,
split it at the house.
500
bro,
for the
it's-
groceries.
it used to be a sport when the money was there, when it was like frivolously to be able to throw it.
Nigga,
But-
the
Yeah.
sport is to not spend money and get as much as you can get. But when if you tricking, then also
No,
the
see,
sport is how much you
that's
get
too
for
hard
the
of a
trick.
game, bro. Like I'm trying to play like horse or something. You know, I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
you
like.
trying to shoot around the world with a bitch.
Yeah, right, exactly. I'm not trying to like. Why are you trying to work so hard for it?
I'm
Yeah.
not trying to work
I'm not
hard.
trying to work hard. Like I'm trying to be.
I told a bitch pussy free
Keep it
99. You
cool.
heard? I don't do that.
Keep it cool.
Yeah.
Everybody got hit. Yeah.
Brother.
You gotta keep it cool, man.
So,
for real.
so how do you feel about ATL nightlife right now, JB? Like you come from late '90s, but not late '90s. Probably, you know, we all started together.
Yeah,
Early
late
2000s.
Early 2000s.
Early
Yeah,
2000s, you know what I'm saying? Early 2000s, we all came from the same era. Where do you feel it's at right now? And why do you feel like it's there?
So I feel like Atlanta nightlife has taken a shift into we're in like our restaurant era right
Okay.
now, if that makes sense. Like everybody's popping up good restaurants like Chris over at Tulum. Tulum's fantastic.
sure.
Bezos, Prime, obviously, right? You got MCK.
Kobe
Hey,
just
shout out to
Kobe
MCK,
just
man. That's
Kobe's
my
got his
peoples,
spot.
man.
Like there's good restaurants, right?
I
Like
love it.
And he just almost shit. So with your liquor being in all over I think it was the 70 states. What?
No,
I'm
so
sorry,
we're-
not 70
with-
states. We only
with
got
the-
52.
with the
states?
Lana. The 52.
Hey, my
Yeah,
man
his liquor
said
got
they
me saying.
hungry,
Yeah, his liquor got
baby.
me. It's 20 states, right?
My
So
man hungry.
we're currently sitting in 22 states.
22
and 7
states,
countries. Yeah.
7 countries.
And you
right?
in hungry, right?
Yeah, we are. in
That's
Hungary.
crazy.
Yeah, we're in Hungary. Yeah.
So with that being said, how do you feel like you said, the restaurant industry is now working toward differently from the club industry? Do you think it's partially because of the music as well, that the music's no longer aimed toward club? It's more playlist music. It's more calm. It's more laid back. Like, I mean, now we used to go to the club to hear a record and it would blow up on the internet. Now the song that we play in the club that's number one is the song that everybody makes blow up on the internet.
Yep.
So do you feel that has a lot to do with, because Atlanta's the mecca of culture?
yeah,
And I have to say that
been
because
the
I go
hip-hop
everywhere.
capital for a long time now.
Listen, it's everything.
Right.
I be everywhere, bro. It's everything. It's fashion.
Yeah, fashion's
It's
big,
everything. Like, if you want to make your clothing brand pop, I tell any clothing designer, they don't believe me. I said, take your shit over there with JG and them. And
Yeah, 'cause I
I'm
mean,
dead
as
ass serious,
as
like,
soon-
for real.
I got hip to Hellstar when
JG
I saw
and them.
people in Atlanta wearing that shit,
Yep.
and I was like, oh shit,
and that's
that
mango
shit's kinda
food.
hard.
Hellstar.
That's pave.
And then I
Mango
got
food
hip to
pave.
Gallery because shout out,
Set.
Rel really
Rel.
put me on
Yeah, set. Yeah.
Rel.
Gallery, yeah.
So it was like, so that's what I'm saying. It's like I literally seen mango food by myself, bro. And this is no like trying to toot a nigga horn. I literally seen mango food make Hellstar hot in Atlanta, which took it
Yo,
to be.
respect
I'm
the
not,
hustle.
I'm not
Respect the
surprised.
hustle,
Mango's always been like, I got a lot of respect for Mango because a lot of people watch what he does.
Them folks
They may
owe
not
him a lot of- they
may
don't
not
say nothing,
Give
but
him
yeah.
the flowers he deserves, but
Yeah.
Mango's hard, bro. Like he's all, and we don't know each other that well, but every time he like, sometimes
It's
they
love.
come and
Yeah.
sit in my section of the club, whatever it may
bro.
be. Like it's always been smooth. Like
Mango
he's always
real
been
nigga.
cool.
I
Yeah, he's
see.
solid.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen bro like from what I've seen, he came from Starbucks and then he made his brand pop. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, that created
Hellstar, yeah,
right?
Hellstar, yeah.
Now
Yeah.
for you to leave Starbucks, know what I mean, and just take a risk on yourself.
It's American
you all
dream.
know what that is to have a shitty job or have a regular job or have a job that nobody else looks like it's top value. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for my man to take that shit and then even trade half his teas and then get the new Maybach, like on that type
Oh
of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, I did see that.
But
Yeah, that's crazy.
but on top of that, you feel what I'm saying? To really get your shit up, that your shit's a real top trending
Nah.
brand. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out
Shout out to that
Hellstar.
boy. That's a big
But
hustle, boy.
From the
I-
realest,
I-
illest, rarest motherfucker out here. Shout out Hellstar. I seen what y'all doing
Hellstar's
ever since.
crazy.
I remember Vertebrae had posted y'all, Two Fly and them had
Hellstar.
posted y'all, and I had went on y'all page. Y'all wasn't as as crazy as y'all were, so I copied hella shirts, hella everything. All of them value went up crazy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, y'all owe Mango Food a lot of money, and I'm just being real.
You owe him money? Better pay that man.
Because that
Pay the
man,
man.
like, the first time I saw that brand on anybody was him, and then the way he wore it, like it made everybody else want to wear it, right? So this is how it goes, right? And I'm explaining to y'all. This is the secret. So all you fashion designers finna start sending clothes. This man right here, our executive producer Joe Lou, everybody that be on the block around Pave is the culture of Atlanta, right? The epicenter of culture, like where it drools and it oozes out because it's just how they live, right?
And the younger generation,
right? And
they come into the younger generation.
What they do is they put the stuff on and they wear it on the block, everyday life. Yeah. And what people do is the people who not are above them, not I want to say the wrong way. The people who watch what they do, who are club owners, people who have millions of dollars, celebrity managers, blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck you are, you're watching these guys to see what they put on, what they're doing. And I literally saw the brand Hellstar, and I can only say that I saw the brand Hellstar myself personally win from Mango Food in the block and Pave and Beaver Highway. They should do a Hellstar Beaver Highway t-shirt.
Pave, man, stop playing. Pop that.
That's what Denim Tears, yeah. But and that's the reason why I go. And I think Hellstar deserves, Mango the Food deserves a whole shoot with them. He deserves a sponsorship, and they deserve a Beaver Highway t-shirt. Hellstar.
Yeah, Hellstar Beaver Highway t-shirt go crazy.
That'd be nuts. That'd be nuts.
I mean, it's just like, to me,
you thinking, Joe?
To me,
but y'all was the first niggas to wear it. Be real, Joe.
To me, the people that broke gallery department was Migos. Recipes Takeoff, man. But that was definitely the people that to me broke gallery department, right?
Like, and that's all really the same crew. That's all the same.
Yeah,
crew.
no, 100%.
Right.
They've got that fashion shit on lock, man. I ain't gonna lie. The Migos have always been in Mango and Skip and like they've always been fashion forward, man.
Migos,
like,
man. We set the trends.
But yeah, back when it comes to like Atlanta nightlife, man, I think that one of the reasons that we're dying right now and have been dying is because there's no AG spots going on right now. Like if you really think about it, right? Like we need Gold Room back. Like Compound's gone. Like AG is, and I have nothing but respect for that guy, bro. Like he coming up, like I had to go toe when I was at Primal. Like some of our event, we had to go toe to toe against him, and he is the hardest person in the world to battle because he's the best.
Yeah,
and he's still the best. Like
but
what he's doing with the touring shit.
If you make it past him, though, you're good.
Which I don't. To be honest, I don't think that's a possible. The only person I see that may kind of fill those shoes is Jabbar Cash, right? Because Jabbar Cash has been with AG for so long that he knows AG has the science, bro. Yeah. Like how he does everything from Reign and Vanquish to Privé to Gold Room to Compound to Republic. Rest in peace to Mike, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mike, yeah, for sure.
He has this formula and the science that just works, and everybody has tried to emulate that, but you can't, and that's the problem, right? And we just recently saw Red Martini close, right? And
R.I.P. Red Martini.
Red Martini. I know that one.
And Buckhead Saloon is closed right now. And hopefully they open back up because
car crash. I was there. I was outside.
Buckhead Saloon, regardless of what happened with the original location, and me, Buckhead Saloon is a staple, right? Like the napkins. Sure. I hope they open back up because at the end of the day, the napkins brought people together, right? Like we'd have every walk of life, every different gang, you name it.
You know what? I seen
no fights.
Mm-hmm. I seen it grow. Like before, everybody wasn't doing that. When they started doing the napkins, and they was like, "Y'all throwing napkins up there,
bro." That's when I was DJing.
Let me tell you the night. I'll tell you the night that changed the entire. I want to say demographic, but the popularity of Buckhead Saloon, right? It was Lou who was one of the partners
my brother
in the
Lou.
original. Yeah, shout out to Lou. And my birthday, right? So we did a joint birthday, and shout out to No man because this is the first time that he brought Lucci, right? So he brought Lucci to my birthday, and then I'm pretty sure like shout out to 21 Kendall, free him, Kendall, some of the 21 guys.
That was my cellmate.
Trouble, recipes to Trouble. Trouble was there.
R.I.P. to Trouble.
And we packed this whole place out, right? Like these dudes were standing on fucking bar stools and shit. This is before it got revamped and everything, and that made us like the hip hop mecca, right? And there'd be nights that I'm pretty sure you were there that Darrell and Take and Quavo and everybody would be in there, and we would literally keep it open some nights for them, right? And so we became so popular so fast that what happened with the fire was tragic, right? And I hate that it happened, and I hope that the new one opens so that's for the culture, man. Like that was a peaceful, safe place, regardless if it's a new location or not, right?
I seen a clip on a note throwing napkins. I was like, man,
they do it everywhere now. They do it everywhere now, which is like it's so whack.
Because I can't take credit for it. Lou can't take credit for it. Where the napkins started was with Rhett Diller and Johnny over at Tavern at Phipps.
Tavern
at Phipps
my boy
is
Rhett.
What started, because they would like throw napkins and like, you know, you have to be a good looking motherfucker to work a tavern, right? So like, and all the
Y'all motherfuckers
housewives and
pioneers of
shit
that
would be at
shit.
the bar.
Right,
so
right.
Brett and them would like throw napkins, and that just kind of carried over, and it became a whole thing for the culture.
So this is something that our culture took from suburb culture. So this started at a spot,
At Phipps
popular-
Plaza.
at Phipps Plaza with the Housewives of Atlanta. They started napkin throwing.
Yep.
So now y'all doing it down there on Jonesboro Road. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it on the South Side on Old National. Y'all doing napkin wars. That started with the Real Housewives and shit. So
It really
Johnny
did.
Sports Bar and all that weird shit. So listen,
Yeah, but to switch it over to the culture, like I said, that's what I'm
Man,
saying.
I
Like,
thought the club-
at first it was like, man, we come in there like,
Because I mean, the science behind
and then
it, like
next thing you know, it's like,
Listen, y'all
shit
want to hear some
fire.
funny
the,
shit?
the science, the science
buying the
about it,
napkins.
the science about it is like when you have a spot that everybody's throwing money, right?
Yeah.
It becomes a competition, right? And so people's egos get involved. But when it's napkins, like
I
It's
brought it
napkins.
down.
they just start fighting each other with napkins.
Yeah.
Like
They talking
my
about $25
favorite napkin client. Shout out to Lil Boosie, man.
buy
Boosie.
napkins?
Oh my
Boosie
god,
badass.
Motherfuckers.
My man Boosie,
Badass.
would walk into Buckhead Saloon at like 11 p.m. Right?
Buy all the napkins
Order
out.
napkins, no liquor, just
No
napkins.
fucking
Come
way.
30 deep, and they would have their own fucking napkin war in their
Right,
section.
right, right.
Like I'm talking about beating the shit out of each other with napkins, and then he'd be gone by 12:30.
how much y'all sold the napkin boxes for?
Shit, it got all the way up to $60.
God
I
damn.
remember, bro, we were buying
Yeah,
$25. I'm like, it's cheaper than
No,
the
no,
box.
no.
Keep on the bottle.
You know, during
Keep
after,
coming.
right after COVID, you know,
Flexing on the
with
budget.
inflation and shit, we had to raise the
me
prices.
being outside the culture, just looking in. You feel me? I thought y'all throwing napkins before the party end because
It's over.
motherfuckers is spilling drinks.
sprinklers.
So
Oh.
maybe it's the easiest way to clean all this shit up. You feel me? But I didn't know y'all really have napkin walls
Yeah,
and throw that
napkin
shit like
walls.
money, like just go
Bro,
crazy.
so one night the power went out, right? One of my old
God
partners
damn.
from Buckhead Saloon probably has the video. The fucking power went out, right? Nobody moves out of their section. People are still throwing napkins and drinking, and all the power's out. So like that place, once it reopens, right, 10 years from now, it's still going to be iconic,
It's a
right?
staple.
Yeah.
It's a staple, and Buckhead Saloon will always be that way. Just like I really hope that Red Martini comes back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Please.
Because Red Martini is a staple. Shout out to BA,
Red
Solomon,
Martini
Sammy.
made me, man.
So is it certain clubs you do this napkin war shit in, or is just
So the only place that does it right now, until Buckhead Saloon reopens, and then they'll own the what's the word I'm looking for? The monopoly on that.
Right, the monopoly.
Is
It's the
Ember,
trademark- the
because
trademark on it.
One of the original partners of Buckhead Saloon is one of the owners of Ember. So he has every right to do whatever he wants with
That's why a
napkins,
couple
right?
of the waitresses went over there.
Come and just start
Okay.
throwing napkins, getting crazy.
No, they're doing it.
They
No,
might
they're
look
doing
at
it
you
in the
a
hood
little
clubs.
crazy, bro.
Bro,
Like,
they're doing it in the hood clubs right now. I promise you. I'm gonna show you the flyers.
no, I was
Yeah,
bro,
well,
was
hey,
just-
but I
was just in
seen it.
Orlando.
I seen it on the news as
seen
well.
it just
To be
online.
honest with you, where I seen it at was ATL Scoop. That's how I got all of this information from. So shoot, shout out ATL Scoop.
Shout
You
out
know,
ATL Scoop.
show some
Shout
show
out.
some love out there.
ATL
They didn't-
Scoop and the Hood Anchor are the two best news sources in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I gotta
shout
follow
out-
Best.
Hood
They tell you everything. That's what I go
was
look
gonna
on. They say some shit in the
about
city. I gotta go
that
look it up.
shit, man. Like, I feel like our era that we grew up in, we're getting older, so that's why it's like kind of moving into that restaurant
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I see some of my friends like that was throwing parties and stuff. They starting to own clubs now.
Yeah,
Or
100%.
lounges and shit like
Yeah.
that. So it's like, and then we support them, but then it's like we stop going to the clubs. So the party scene ain't really.
But
I
the
mean,
younger-
I will tell you.
But the young
they don't
niggas
party
ain't-
like
I'll
that.
tell
Party
you
like that,
who's
though.
who's got the party scene on lock though in Atlanta right now. It's Vaughn the promoter.
Vaughn.
Vaughn is fucking killing.
Jamari
shit.
too.
Yeah, Jamari. Yeah,
got
Jamari.
shit on
And
slap.
I just saw Benny and T posted at the old LOA that he's about to do something. So whatever he's gonna do, that place is so fucking sexy. And Benny had like one thing about Benny is
Yeah,
Benny
Benny's
has
that
the
guy,
crowd right. So
yeah,
like
always.
whenever and I see why
Shout out
he's
to my
been
brother
kind
Benny.
of shout out to Benny. I see why he's been kind of dormant because he wanted to probably pick the right spot to do it at because when he pops back out, it's going to be a problem for
Right,
a lot
has
of
to make
people,
sense,
right?
has to make
In a
sense.
good way, like because he brings a good party, and
Right.
I've had a relationship with Benny since way back to like the primal days, right? And Colby and all them, and you know they,
Shout out to Sonny Primal.
Mr.
yeah,
Roma.
Sonny, yeah. So
Hey man,
We throwing shout outs. I'm gonna have to shout out my boy Keith over there. You know, he been doing this thing as of recently.
Keith's
Keith's
my
the
boy,
host?
man.
Yeah,
my dog.
yeah, that's my
Yeah,
that's
he's
my
the host.
that's
Yeah,
my
he's
that's
the
my
host from the
boy
north side, man.
from the
Shout out
north
to
side.
Keith,
So
man.
hey, I had to show some love to my boy.
He was our host at Buckhead Saloon. He's a great guy, man.
Yeah.
very humble. Just he's.
Oh, we got 2 drinks.
I know he's got a new. I believe I saw him say he's got a new spot on the way. So I'm excited to see.
He had a fire.
We excited
Clothing
for you,
line
man.
is insane.
Yeah, his clothing line is
His
insane.
clothing line was some of the craziest shit. It was close friends, right?
Close friends.
It was
Yeah.
close enemies.
Close enemies.
Close
It was-
enemies.
Yeah,
Bro, it was some of the
Close
hardest shit
enemies.
I've seen. I always complimented him. I was like, bro, shit hard. Especially
Yeah, me
being
too.
from
Every
the
time he
North, and you
posts
had
that
to-
shit,
Shit
I'm like,
hard,
damn, that
bro.
shit hard.
And I like how he,
I'm
I like that he
stop,
pop his
stop
shit.
dropping the fucking hoodies.
We
in
might
summertime,
need
man.
him up.
T-shirts.
We might need
It's
him up.
106,
You know what
motherfucker.
I'm saying?
We might
But
need
nah,
him.
I like that he pop his shit and he talk his shit and he doing it and he young, bro. That's just it's all love, bro. It's always love. So
100%.
there you go. That's a
He's
shout out
That's
from
a-
12 a.m. on Peachtree for sure.
Yep, for sure.
Hey, bro, now, I mean,
Let's try this liquor now.
yeah, let's
Let's get
Let's
into
try
it.
this liquor.
Cinco de
Let's
Mayo.
get
It's Cinco de
Yeah.
Mayo. Don't you betrayal. So listen, he got his 3 brands. He has the
Hey, listen,
brandy.
we about to take a swig of everything.
He has the vodka and he has the tequila. We're gonna try it out and we're gonna let y'all know what we think the best ones are. We're gonna line them up and we're gonna get ready for it. And Porter is going to try a drink even though he doesn't want to. We're gonna.
Hey, listen. if
Everybody
y'all
gonna drink.
He said he drinking coffee like that's how
Everything shot by
the old
Porter,
motherfuckers
I mean.
be in the holding cell and shit.
I
But I
ain't
just
gonna
need a
lie,
little
but
coffee.
he get drunk, man, the whole thing gonna be
The
blurred.
whole shit gonna be blurred in the motherfucker, bro.
Right.
He gonna be like, damn, I done deleted the file.
Hey, it's almost over,
Get
bro.
to the end.
It's Cinco de Mayo and Porter is Guatemalan.
Today
I ain't
he's
gonna lie.
from Guatemala.
I love the way Atlanta celebrates Cinco de Mayo.
I swear to God.
Bro, we went to tacos and tequila.
That's because
Yesterday.
Oh my God, yo, shout
Hey,
But
But
that's because
y'all
niggas
feel
want to
it.
get drunk in
Lit
Atlanta,
as-
bro.
All you see on your Instagram stories right now, everywhere's packed. Like
Everybody.
Tulum, everywhere's
So where you
doing
go? Where you
numbers.
going? You going home?
Hell yeah, I'm going home,
Yeah,
man.
me too.
I got a busy ass
Me
week,
too.
man. Gotta travel all week and shit. Ain't no
That's
way.
it.
I'm outside.
Tacos
man.
and tequila was so lit. I mean, hey, listen. I love all the females in Atlanta. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I see ass everywhere. Yeah, go
You said I
crazy.
see
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
not hanging out
Fly
with
Guy
him.
DC turned that
I'm not hanging
motherfucker
out
up.
with him. Yeah, I'm
Turn
going
that up.
home. This
Shout out
is
Fly Guy
different.
DC as well.
Yeah, Fly Guy DC.
Oh yeah, Fly
Shout
Guy
out
DC.
Fly Guy DC as well.
Shout out to that guy.
I
So,
fuck
Yeah.
with Ferrari
so
heavy.
DC
Yeah.
Tone, me, DC Tone, Blue, Thrax, Deuce,
Oh yeah, shout out
Meezy,
Thrax too. I
Trizzy,
fuck
D.
with
Bobber
Thrax, yeah,
Brown,
Trizzy too, yeah.
Shout out Phil.
everybody on
And
Mansion
many more.
Friday, and many more. Those are my real brothers that we all came up with.
this
So
what I'm saying, how does
it's
that feel when you watch motherfuckers grow in the same center that you growing in? You feel what I'm saying? Like you look at bro.
I think it's great. I think it's great. The only thing that I feel like we need is I feel like we just need more unity. But I feel like with everything happens, it's egos and shit. And, people get bigger and bigger. But I feel like our generation we bought into in Atlanta and I think we did a great job at it because before it was us, it was
Y'all
a
look
lot
at the
of
culture right now.
yeah.
But
I
it's
mean,
changing.
But we
The culture changing.
Even if it's changing.
I'm
So
gonna just keep it
even
real.
if
I'm
y'all
gonna just
changing,
keep
y'all
it
holding
real.
the
I'm
culture
just
right
keep it
now,
real.
bro.
I'm just keep it real. New Atlanta changed the sound of the world.
Yeah.
Right. So like when the Migos came on the triplet flow, right, and then that went on to become a new Atlanta sound where it was like the hipster, like it's like Drake said, the hipsters got along with the hood niggas, so like Trinidad James, 2-9, all of that.
Yeah, shout out my boy
Yeah.
Curtis. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, it's fire. I haven't been there.
Yeah. Homework.
So just and all that, and Trinidad Chains became before the Migos. But what I'm just saying is that whole sound of New Atlanta Thug, Pee Wee Longway. It was just a new sound, and
Homie.
and shout out to all these the promoters and DJs that help usher that sound in. So I just wanted to shout it out.
Yeah, like I mean, especially like DJ Infamous.
Yeah, Infamous, Lavishly.
Yeah,
Man,
shout out my brother Lavish, a crazy
like
bastard.
every DJ that really played their part in Atlanta, and that's why the reason why it was such a problem with the DJs arguing in Atlanta with the promoters because DJs were definitely influential.
And that's been a big topic lately. I actually watched the whole interview with Ferrari and BT on Baller Alert about the club not paying DJs what they're supposed to be paid. We go through these weird transition periods, man.
But
It's
they
happened
have
since I
never
started.
done it though. They have never done it.
No, they haven't. But I mean, I did Anchor Bar and other spots. But
And this what I'm saying. This is the only reason why you were like
Damn, I'm in Anchor Bar.
Cinco de Mayo special episode with JB. We're gonna try all 3 liquors. We're gonna let you guys know what's the one we like the most. Right here. This is the Ami Brandy. This is Nick Nack Patty Wags drink. Partner with my bro JB, man. So we're gonna try the brandy. Who's gonna try the brandy? Hot butt?
I'm trying everything. Stop fucking.
I mean,
playing.
hey, listen.
Talk to the people.
These are gifts for the podcast, so you might as well just drink that shit out the bottle.
All right. Fuck it.
Fuck it, pass
I
it
mean,
Out the bottle. Let's do it.
You gotta tap. No, you gotta take the top off, my boy.
out. You see me?
I took the top off.
Hey, listen. First off, this don't got that harsh ass smell. Second off, this shit, it seems smooth as shit.
Take the fucking shot.
This man put it.
Yo, this shit, A1,
How's it
5
taste like?
stars.
What do you give the flavoring of it?
Bro, it tastes like vanilla. You know what I mean? Smooth. I really, honestly, I can't argue with it.
All right. Next is tequila.
Pass the tequila, bro.
All right, so let me show y'all. This is tequila. This is Lana right here. This is the repo, and he said right on the back is the nom. Right, that number right there will let you know. You can look it up on Google to tell you where it's from, where it came from. This also right here is the top. It's marble,
Yep.
and this right here is the shot.
Turn that shit into a shot glass when you're done using a bottle.
About to pass the pop, but
Scoop back
Nah,
over
nah,
there.
you don't need me, nah.
Good.
Pass me every motherfucking shot. Smooth like that, that shit just go right back. You heard?
so how do you feel about tequila?
Yo, honestly, I don't want to say it out there. It's better than most of y'all brands. You know what I mean? I don't want to shit on your brands.
Appreciate that.
It's better than most of y'all brands.
That's the Lana Day Ray, not Del Ray. Day Ray, because Ray fuck with you. Feel me? The Lana Day Ray.
Tequila, right?
Alright, now this right here. This is the gold.
That's the one right there.
Woo!
Right here, right?
That's the one right
Right,
there.
so you know y'all be drinking vodka, right? And you be tasting that rubbing alcohol, like that make you gag. You know what I'm saying? Like your hoe be doing on me. You know what I'm saying? And so
No rap deal.
Make you do that, right? So Pop, we're gonna try another shot of it. I want you to explain it how to.
No, I got that too. I got that in my cup too. Yeah, I got that in my cup.
I want to pull my cup up, bro.
Let me take a shot.
Alright, look, listen.
That's smooth. That's real smooth.
Look, and that's coming from a man that drink wine. You feel me?
Damn, not the wine,
Well, I
brother.
want to know, nah, no shit, no puns intended. But I want to know on some real shit. When you mostly like smell most of these like vodkas and everything like that, sometimes it smell like rubbing alcohol. Yo, there's no real strong scent behind it,
Drink it like water,
and you can drink that shit like water, and there's no harsh feeling behind it. Yeah, this shit is A1. This shit is top. This is top tier of vodka. I'm saying it. Know what I mean? Real shit.
So listen, for my birthday, right?
We
We're
getting
only
fucked
doing
up.
Gold Drop. We doing Lana.
How
We
you
doing
gonna go
motherfucking.
crazy?
Oh, what's this called?
I'm
Ami. So we doing for my birthday, May 26th, Memorial Day weekend, man. We doing some special shit. Ray Day, Ray's birthday, man.
Yeah.
And this is the liquors we gonna do, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I like all of them. But if I could be surprised by one more, it would be the Gold Drop. The Gold Drop is what surprised me the most. Because I'm not a vodka drinker. I don't drink vodka.
Yo, listen,
My opinion though,
we got you.
my opinion, of course that one is very beautiful, really smooth, but just the craftsmanship on that one is hard to ignore. It's like if you popping out to the club and you got this right here.
What you gonna say to me?
It's definitely a showstopper.
What you gonna say to me? It's like
Hey,
a damn
So like,
Lombardi.
Hey, you
look
gotta
like
be-
Lombardi trophy.
This look like a Lombardi trophy.
That motherfucker, cause
Hey.
look, bar fight.
Man.
Punch you in your face.
Right against the nigga.
Hey,
Oh no, that bitch heavy too.
I'm keeping it real with you. Honestly, out of all three of them, regardless, what I love the simple fact about is the fact that you can drink this with your girl, and honestly, she doesn't even know. Now, I mean, every one of these shits is smooth as fuck. Every one of these shits is smooth as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you drink it with your girl, she not even gonna know if that's top tier or bottom shelf. But at the same time, this shit is really top tier.
Yeah,
You
by the
understand what
time
I'm
she
saying?
got them 3 drinks in, you in. You understand me?
She gonna hit you with that. What's that brandy again? Yo, no. What's that vodka again? What's that tequila again? Yeah, she gonna be sprung off the shit. You heard? I mean, tap in, get right. Now I mean, this is the shit that we drinking. Fuck all the other shit that you think is the norm. This is really the wave. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro, and we're not just saying that. I want y'all to completely
Not at
understand
all.
that
I'm
this
standing on the
real.
business.
Listen, this is the future. If you want to get on now, you go ahead and get on. If you don't, then you left in the past. You heard it here first at 12 a.m. on Peachtree, and we're here with.
JB.
You know it.
Man, stop playing, man.
So
Serial entrepreneur.
we're on the way with it. Y'all
And
gonna
that's
see us
JB,
everywhere
man.
soon.
It's JB.
You dig?
Bro, man, is in the building, man.
For sure. Appreciate you guys having me, man.
And when y'all go to the motherfucking strip club, when you go to Pink Pony, man, tap in. That tequila, A1. You heard? That shit hitting harder than I don't want to say it like that.
It's
Only
now available at the
22
Pink Pony.
states.
It's now
Now
available
Bill
at the
got
Pink Pony.
man.
Pink
Say
Pony.
to my amigo JG, I'm out.
Shout out to Pink Pony.
Get out of here.
Hey, and before y'all get out of here, again, from the realest, illest, rest motherfucker out here, please enjoy the rest of y'all day. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Go to my.